lead in like we usually do. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it today. So it is Monday. Beginning the work week for some. One of my 2 days off for me. Thrilling. Hopefully you had a good weekend. If you were here for that unfortunate stream I attempted to do on Saturday, my apologies. That was not exactly my best showing, though I am really not surprised. It's one of those situations that, after the fact, yeah, I realized maybe I should not have tried doing it then, as much as I wanted to. Who knows? Who knows? I may wind up doing Phasmophobia again on a day when I actually feel like streaming more, or even trying to do it better. And we'll see what happens, because for those of you who were here Saturday, I don't know what happened. My loadout for my investigations went somewhere that weren't where they were supposed to be. So, oh no, ooh. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go through and do our dailies, as you would call them for most games. Basically, Syndicate. Well, I mean, pretty much it's just Syndicate. I already cleared my weekly Archon hunt, so that one is done. I did not get a Tau Forge shard. I just got a regular Amber shard, so.
Your path has led here. Prove yourself. Tell me. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Beach.
Success. The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenor.
And my way out is below us. So, but we'll do this. I'll see how long I feel like doing anything after I do my Syndicate quest, because I was going to stream yesterday too after work, because I'm done at 1 o'clock, usually my time, because I go in a just horrible hour of 8 a.m. And for me, that's not really a good time in the day, because, you know, gotta get up, take meds and coffee and everything else. And Argent, I am going to hit you a good one. Anyway, don't mind me. There we go.
Complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
What I might wind up doing after I'm done doing this is I might decide to go ahead and stream a little bit of tactics, Final Fantasy tactics grinding for job points, since they're a finite resource in that game. Especially now, since it's not the Game Shark days where I could turn on infinite, and only thing I actually had to do was worry about leveling the units up to level 8, and then that'd be it, because by the time some of them hit level 8, I'd have them mastered, because I'd have purchased all their skills and related stuff for the class for it to be mastered. We will obviously wait and see what's what. Because the only other thing that I'm thinking, maybe I could try to hunt down another Technosite today, but I also still have laundry to start, and which is not going to be a big deal, because I don't have enough to do more than one load of laundry today. And, you know, work all week, and then any responsibilities you have to handle on the weekend, so, well, on the days you have off, so. Oh my god, what the hell? Arr! Arr! Yeah. I'll bet you if I look into it, the community has already figured out where the bypasses spawn to speed up these timers for these kinds of missions, and I can use that to make it that these 10-minute missions are a little bit shorter.
Idiots! Did you not have the sense to flee?
It's been a while since I've had a primary gun that I enjoy using. For some reason I just realized I might have my headset mic muted, but I do not, so I'm good.
And you thought to stop me?
Pew, 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 pew.
You wish to meet my better self? So be it. Conscripts, to work!
Let's go this way. You know, if one of those bypasses were going to appear, it'd be nice if it appeared soon. I guess I can go back to this way so I can access at least one of these life support pods. Let's get one that's a little further away. Alright, we'll do this one.
How far you have fallen.
Okay, now I can't remember which way I need to go, but I do. Oh, look at that. There's a bypass right here.
You found a bypass. Put it in a console to briefly disable security protections. Bypass online. Our lone Tenno operative is working faster than ever.
Okay, I just activated a life capsule here not that long ago. How in the hell did so much of it get used up already? Okay, well, let's do 2 then. And then I think I saw another bypass.
You will come to wish you had not done that.
See another one? Somewhere, where was I? I thought I saw another one appear on my map. Maybe that's my bad then. Okay. Huh. You really don't need to collect these, but might as well, eh? They're in the game for a reason.
What a waste. You cannot escape my wrath.
Trying to just seeing if I can figure out which way is out of here now. Definitely wouldn't be this way. This way usually leads to a... I'm not even sure if they have a special name for it, but it's an area where if you follow it all the way through, you'll find a test for an Adavan, no, an Atayan. One of those treasure things that Maru will guaranteed. Oh.
Pathetic.
The entirely wrong way, huh? Okay. Ain't the first time for that either.
Another job well executed.
I almost have to spend my reputation with Cephalon Suda. And then I have an exterminate mission, which is a lot easier than... I think that is perhaps the... Between that and the capture mission, I believe those are the 2 easiest ones in this entire game.
Eliminate all Corpus threats.
Your path has led here. Prove yourself.
think you are?
Oh good, 7 more for me to beat. Well, like I'm under leveled or leveling Uriel. I've got him pretty well figured out. If it was certain other warframes I'm not very good with, like Foley, then yeah, I'd be a little about it. But not only that, but it helps bring more for me to put in the grave. Of course, there's an elevator. I was gonna say, where in the hell is it? There's sometimes.
You've failed your betters.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm not killing these things in these missions. I wonder if I'm killing them faster than they can spawn. I've never noticed the doors look like that.
You will come to wish you had not done that.
Well, they can't wish much if they were dead, so I don't think we have to worry about that. Sometimes I wonder if rooms like this occasionally have something really, super cool or useful in them, but I have yet to find that out. The only time I have found that out is when I have completed one of their puzzle rooms in certain games, or in certain titles, so. Okay. Really? This is not the way either. Well, at least more of them spawned.
Good. I was becoming restless.
Oh, I've already been that way, so then that means my next feasible path would have to be up this way. No. About this way then. Have I been this way? Apparently I have. Oh yeah, I've been this way. Oh, dumbass. I keep forgetting that this map can do this sometimes. Require me to basically just leap around before I get anywhere.
Run while you still have your lives.
Now, I wonder which way is the exit. And now it's in lockdown.
I remember this being more of a challenge.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction. Another job well executed.
Oh, I must have dry skin or something. It's a itch for no reason.
Eliminate all corpus threats.
Sounds good to me. Let's see if this enemy count goes up from 102.
I would have retreated.
I've only noticed it do it a handful of times. That the enemy count will be one thing when I start, and then after a short while in here, it increases for some reason. I know it will do that if you are on public and more people join because they adjust for the additional players, but on solo there should really be no need to adjust.
Behold, your ruin.
I must have blew up a nitrogen, nitrogen bottle.
Idiots! Did you not have the sense to flee?
Especially on low-level missions, this is why I usually like my melee, because they don't take too long to kill, and yes, then you gotta wait for the reload. Oh, you have to now. I'm almost done with it anyway. Got 4.
The more things change.
Yeah.
Well done. Now get to extraction.
There we go.
Another job well executed.
Ah. And rescue mission. Lord help me. Corpus rescue mission. Okay. Just realized, what the hell did I do with my glasses? The upstairs and the bed's table.
What an interesting place. I appreciate you doing this task for me.
This is a rescue mission. We need to find and liberate the hostage before any harm comes to them.
I will sit upon a throne of your making!
Now, I wonder if this is going to give me the same pathway it usually does in recent rescues, where instead of being able to go under and rescue the person without setting off any alarms, or if it's going to drop me in one of the side doors where in order to get to them I pretty much have to unlock it and trigger the wardens. And it's going to give me a side entrance, or the front entrance I should say.
What a waste. And where do you think you're going?
Why exactly are you awake? Pepper.
Thank the stars, not a minute too soon.
I expect due reverence as you wield this flesh. How far you have fallen.
Escort mission complete. The hostage is safe now. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Well, see, I don't remember her ever saying escort mission complete, but I don't know. I can continue for sure. And then I have one more. I'm gonna go ahead and just put up. Look, it's interception mission. I hate. Looks like I might wind up doing it solo anyway. I hate doing them solo. I can, as long as they're not a steel path, but the syndicate ones take twice as long as any other.
What an interesting place. I appreciate you doing this task for me.
Oh, for pity's sake, one of these already.
Correct answer was to run. Bad form.
Hold your position. You hold this one. That leaves me with these two.
become dust and ash. Pathetic.
Oh, it must have been over here.
I will salt the ground beneath your feet. How far you have fallen. What insolence is this? What a waste.
Let's start with this one and then work my way around.
You have failed your betters.
I wish I knew for certain you could fix it, that whichever one you claim first is the one that they will always start to go after. I think it's just a hell of a lot easier.
Run while you still have your lives. I remember this being more of a challenge. have retreated. I will pick my teeth with your bones.
Oh, the guy that was protecting this place died. Oh well. I wonder where the other panel for this place is. Because each one of these points is supposed to have 2 panels, but I don't, like, I know where C's are. There's this one over here, and then the one right next to the pillar here. This is the other one. But I don't know where the 2 for D, or really for B is. Hello.
The data you have collected here today will go a long way in supporting our cause.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a bell. Based on what I've heard upstairs, I'm going to go get my laundry on, and then I'll be right back. Ow. Urgh. Ugh. Alrighty. Now that I am back, it's time to figure out what I'm doing. Some new emote. Hey.
You keep being you, dreamers.
That's kind of neat. Don't necessarily like it, but... Oh. I don't think with everything else I have to do, you know, game-wise. I suppose the simplest answer would be to go into the steel path circuit and do stuff I need to do for my steel path circuit to get 2 new incarnons, but I've got like 8 minutes until the next cycle, which will change. Pretty sure it changes what stuff I have access to. So, oh wait, if not, I did see the list, and I have at least one I can play decently. The weapons are going to be a whole different shtick, but I have at least one warframe I can kind of fake it.
The whole Empire Interested in
Oh.
custom tune-ups for your gear?
These are actually the ones that you can select to get for free in the Steel Path circuit. Huh. Look at that. It comes with the stuff you need to...
Not feeling it?
activate it.
Feeling creative?
This one I can't do anything with because it's already in its first evolution, and I don't have the stuff to get it to move forward, so...
Okay, bring it to life.
Excuse me. These are all the ones that I have a Incarnate sitting in the wings for. But I don't, like, I spent a lot of my parts that I would need for some of them. Honestly, out of these ones, I probably, if I was going to incarnate any of them right now, incarnate this one, because I've got quite a bit of this stuff. Complete a solo mission with the hate equipped. Okay. Well,
Here's where it gets interesting.
yeah, this one I don't have enough stuff. This one I have enough for. But it's a situation where I'd have to ask someone. But I don't think the Incarnans give me much towards my mastery rank. So I just... between that and all the weapons I already have to do, I'm just not sure if there is a reason to make the effort, essentially, to get my Incarnans activated and leveled up. Actually, while I'm thinking of it, I'm at a computer, so let's look it up. Incarnate forms count towards mastery rank. No, they do not count towards mastery rank. Whew. Yeah, only way I get anything is like some of the Incarnants are available for multiple weapons because they're variants. You know, like there's the optical, like on this one, there's Opticore Vandal, there's the regular Vandal, but then there are other ones. Sometimes I don't think the Tenants qualify, like the the Lich weapons, they don't qualify for the Incarnants. But, you know, you've got your Wrath, Opticore, Vera. I can't remember what some of the other ones are off the top of my head. So, oh, of course, 2 minutes. Damn you. I suppose I could go to Mars and visit what's her face, not Maru, her friend, and see about maybe deciding on picking up two relics. But I think the Prime Resurgence is a month long, and the Grendel and Gauss are still 24 days away from being retired. So
hell of a thing.
And I've only got 45 Aya, so. Anything in here? One of these days I am going to buy some... I am going to buy some Regal Aya and get some of this stuff. Like, definitely would be getting the color for my warframes, but I want to get the blueprints for the prime extractor, and I don't know, I was going to say and one of the other companions, but if I keep up on the relics, I might wind up being able to just crack open all of the prime companions I would need. Oh, look at that, I got a blessing for affinity. Drop source. Well, resource drop, I suppose. Those are all players who have hit mastery rank 30 that can do that. That's something that you're able to do. I suppose I should farm Aya 2 to get ducats. That's neither here nor there. Let's see if the spirals have finally changed. Not that I necessarily want to do a joy spiral. No, it wasn't joy. It was supposed to be envy. Right? No, sorrow spire. Ah! Everything changed. Oh! I can get my scythe that I'm using for my melee. Of these 5, decent enough with Zaku, but well, let's see what happens, because I can't do the steel path circuit on my own. Rohan forever. Okay. So let's do that one. Let's take Nova. Configuration aid. Let's set myself to their default mods for this. I will grab my... I don't even really know what that stuff is supposed to be, why that grows there like that, but... I believe this is mine. Yeah, that would have to be my +5. Oh, this one's up. Let's see if I can read real quick on her abilities. That's the antimatter shield, mana drop. Okay. Of course. And I missed. So we were missing one from that previous round. Come on. That was near fatal damage, and my one skill is on cooldown still. My cheat death. Great, half of them are leaving. That's alright, I'm sure I can clear one more round and then get the hell out of here. Post mitigation in process. Progress, rather. And I have a feeling that I've had multiple issues with the mitigation process, or migration process, I guess, today. So if this drops me in on my own, I will not be happy. And I'm on my own! Look at that! How did I fucking know? This game and fuck those people I was partying with. Yeah. I saw that happening. Fuck off, Roller. I don't have time for you. And of course, because I'm not in the same school I previously was, I have no number 1 or number 2 abilities. So. Eliminate remain. They're gonna make me kill him. Wonderful. He's almost dead at least. Just gonna get up. Got him. Holy shit.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Okay. Just want to do something real quick because I am a spiteful cow. At least I did get somewhere in my stuff. I got 1. No, it changed my availables, so... I'll try going as Umbra, because... Oh, wow. I've got 2 of my custom weapons for my primary and secondary in here. So, definitely going in again. Let's do that one and Yellow Umbra. I want want my basis. Guess I'll take the penguin sword, even though actually I can get these. I like those better. And my Torxica. Is it? I don't know, that don't sound right, but okay, whatever. Oh, Prime, Tanya Prime, and a Hybrid Prime. Okay. Cheat Death, I think, is actually a drifter ability, but I basically don't put any money on that one when it comes to me because I could be entirely wrong. I still gotta unlock those one of these days. Although, how much? I got a 50% coupon the other day, so I bought more platinum. I'm gonna say if one of them complains about not being ready, so help me, I will bite them.
Savor the anticipation while you can. Target is down. Eyes on.
I don't know why I might mainly want to have my pretty decent guns on me. Plus, if I want, I can just use this.
Do not shove. You'll all be able to see. You're done.
So I don't know if I actually killed those ones. I will say this much for the Steel Path circuit. It's usually a good way to max out your school for like whatever tool of combat you're currently using. Vicious Barb, critical damage is double.
Roger. Standing down. Zone is hot. Watch yourselves. Stay down.
I have enough time? Yes. Just yes. Anyway. Come on. That Super Fairhole is having a hell of a time. Which is very unfortunate. I mean, granted, I know Steel Path is a bitch 99% of the time, but... Come on, you guys. Okay, before the next round starts, I'm gonna have to exit Telegram because, you know, of course. Okay. Let's see here. They found one piece, so that means we're missing two more. There's one right there. And now we're only missing one. Oh. Fuck. Got too close.
Gotcha.
Oh, someone found it. Okay.
Check 5s and 20s.
Yeah.
Danger close! Fire!
Hmm. The most annoying part of that, I think it's the litigious, whatever it's called. But there's that one opponent that always does that as like one of their first few things, is they break into their shadow void clones, whatever the hell they frickin' are, and then they use that laser beam. It's very aggravating. Because, you know, even if you survive it, it zaps your energy. So if you're somebody who is using a warframe heavily dependent upon their energy being available, or at least that's your playstyle, then yeah, you're kind of SOL if you get hit more than once with those stupid beams. These things. Stupid son of a bitch. Come on.
Jaffa. Moving on.
I'm gonna say, are we missing one somewhere? See, and the only real way to combat these phantoms, essentially, is to use your drifter, in this case. I don't think you can bring the operator in here, and shoot them. Like, I don't really think that's what I wanted, but it's not like I have a whole lot of options at the moment, because then I'm being shot at.
Rest. Don't mind if I do.
Got it. Hee-haw. Seem to be closing them at a pretty good rate at this point. Okay, there's two. And there's three. So what do I have for options this time? Weak point kills created 10 meter. Well, let's go ahead for this one, I think, and give this a go. Now, let's get to where I can actually help. Seems to have a pretty decent party this time, at least. I lowered my crit chance to give everybody a 300%, I think it was. Dude. How do you keep getting yourself in a position where you are down so easily? Because then again, I guess I shouldn't say anything. It's not exactly like I was doing that good of a job playing Nova. Then again, she is not my best warframe because I don't play her very much.
Good night. You're done.
Whoop.
Zone is hot.
You praneth.
Cheat death. Well, means I almost got knocked off by something. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I'm 20% of all damage dealt, so.
Leave it out.
New. I heard that very clearly. The answer is new.
We're under attack. Dropped him.
Come on. There we go. I guess go with this one shot. I could have re-rolled, I guess. Whoops. Oh well. It happens.
Hostile contact. Engaging.
Oh. That'll work.
We've got hostiles. Gotcha.
Come on, guys. You should know to grab the batteries and make for the next one. I'm gonna say 2 of us on one should be enough to get it to finish. Especially when you consider how much damage most people are doing.
Enemy in the area.
Really?
Target is down.
Nourishing Terror. That works. Hopefully, with those skills, I'll keep my HP up a bit better. Granted, I've only died once. I think once. Yeah. That must be something he picked up from Quincy, if I remember correctly. It's a shame your Torn Strike doesn't seem to charge in the circuit, or maybe it's just it doesn't charge in the void. I think for whoever that was to decide. Are we just mowing them down too fast? Or like what? What the fuck? I mean, it looks like, I could be wrong, but it looks like I'm one-shotting some of them, so. Well, that one was a million, which is pretty nice. Hi, Tattooed, how are you doing? Sorry, I'm doing a steel path, so I wasn't really watching the chat. Yeah, there's always something to grind with Warframe, that's for sure. Back to alchemy. Okay. Is there something specific here? Yeah, that's true. Is there something specific you're grinding by chance, or just everything? Oh look, their level's almost 1,000. And that's the craft Uriel. Yeah, Uriel is nice. I have them already. No, I don't even know which one to pick, but I knew I was getting shot at, so. Oh. The mats grind first up is definitely something I know I should probably go back to getting mats for my Incarnans, but since I found out they really don't do anything towards your mastery rank, I'm kind of less than whatever you want to call it about it, so. But still, they're nice to have, I'm sure.
Takes care of that. Let's get to business.
But speaking of Uriel, I should probably get back into the, I can't remember what it's called now. Dark Sanctum? Anyway, the, Rebellion, essentially. I should get back into that because I need to get more of... Yeah, I can see that. Because right now, with the exception of maybe one weapon, I don't see myself using them either. Because they're a bit of a pain in the butt to trigger properly. From what I know of them, because I've only really, in Circuit, had access to a couple of them. Excuse me.
Hostile contact. Engaging.
But I need to get some of the other Tenno weapons there from the various schools of combat. I have the one for Uranu, but I don't have any of the other ones. And where the hell... Oh, there it is. Saying, where the hell is my alchemy thing? And of course I missed. Oh, nope, I was going to get ready to throw that. I'm like, oh wait, no, that's not the right element.
Think it's gonna get a bit tasty.
Good thing I'm already 8 because I'm not interested. Yeah.
Down you go.
I will say, I know I made a bunch of them drop stuff. Shh, what's where? There we go. I have a really good team with this run. Oh, let's do greedy health this time. Don't complain about being stuck here. Mark yourself near the target.
Blocked him.
Well, I'm still hanging in there, you know, mid-20s percentage of damage, so gotta count for something. Came back and he died right away.
Enemy in the area. Takes care of that.
Oh, my cheat death activated. I wonder what hit me. Because I'm sure these things now are starting to pack a hell of a punch, considering that their levels are 1300. Excuse me, where do you think you're going? And screw you. Oh. Greedy Hill.
It's kicking off.
I don't know who that was, but we had the same idea, so.
Knock them off.
How long? 45 minutes in this circuit. So, and considering I have died only once, I think I'm doing pretty damn good. And my team managed to find 3 fragments, so as soon as I think I'm safe, which I am not. I figured I would. That would happen eventually.
Scratch
survived. Good job. I'm gonna say something hit me, but I'm not sure what. So I'm just gonna go on the warpath. Oh, for fuck's sake, stupid thing. I just saw an 8.3 million hit, so. I've got a really good team, and hoping, rather, that nobody minds that I don't seem to be doing much in this one because I am busy running around killing shit. And again, we do have it to Tanya, so not much room. Whatever. Melee attacks. There we go. That one's gonna help me out a ton, as that's my preferred method of combat. Oh. I'll be damned. That was quick. Something tells me I should stay here for the moment. I was gonna say maybe not, but they missed. It missed, I guess.
Target is down. Eyes on.
Alrighty. That's where the best. Come on, Earth, get your ass in gear. Ooh. No. I didn't get the last kill, that's alright. Oh, yay! That's effects deal double damage. Finally, I usually honestly, Tattoo, I tattooed. My favorite, honestly, is Uriel. Just because I've gotten really good playing them, and I have the Gemini skin for it, so I'm partial to Rolf and his little quippy comments. But when I first came back here in September of last year, Excalibur Umbra was my most played frame. It was the one I felt like I did the best with, and I wasn't actually doing all that good. You have first. How dare you hit me? Where was I going with that? But as I got back into the game and learned a bit more, I have played and mastered all 64 non-prime frames. And the primes I do have, I've fed the originals to my Helmuth, and that of them, I would say that Umbra is probably still one of the ones I like the most. My frame that I got the best use out of after coming back, after I had Umbra, was Oberon Prime. And then when I finally realized that there were resources to kind of give me a hand on getting better with it, I wound up making Oberon Prime my main, and then now Uriel. There's still quite a few I like, but there's only a handful I'm even what I would consider decent with. One of them is Excalibur Umbra, and that's just for his number 4 ability here that I abuse the hell out of, spam the hell out of. And then Oberon Prime, Uriel. One I think I'm trying to think, there's another one I'm alright with that I usually take if I wind up with it in my... Oh, you heifer. But I can't remember what it is. I'm trying to think now, because probably Hydroid would be another one I feel like I'm good with. But that's about it for the most part. And as far as my primes go, I still have a lot to collect. So... But I can at least say I've played all of them enough to master them and add them to my mastery rank. And a lot of them are, they are good frames, but I can't say they're not. I just can't play them worth a shit. Still live? Just finished playing a game with a friend. Well, yeah, it's one of my regular streaming days. I try to go for at least 2 hours, if not a little bit longer. Plus, I'm in a Steel Path circuit with a really good team. Ah! Thank you for the follow, Tattooed Virgo. Had to watch because I don't have my glasses on, and my phone screen is not very big, so... I should have got my glasses before I did my circuit, but I didn't think of it. No, I just never think to bring it down. The reason why I was having trouble with my tablet previously was because it was an old Tab E that's been, discontinued for the better part of a decade. My current one is maybe a year and a half old. I just didn't think to bring it down. But either way, it doesn't really matter, because even with my tablet, I should have my glasses because I'm nearsighted. Which means the closer something, how far can we go? So, like, anything, I'm not even sure what that, the distance is. I can't see when it's so close to my face, essentially, so. And my phone is relatively close to my face, the same my tablet would be, so. Well, yeah, I never wore glasses when I was a kid, even though I needed them. Yeah, well, I had them for a while in school, and they got broken and whatever else. Poor family never got them replaced, and much to my surprise, my vision has never gotten worse, which is thankful because, technically speaking, I have myopia, which can be degenerative for some people. But I haven't had that issue. I ate my carrots quite a bit. Plus, that. Oh, Monster is going to distract after this one because he's only got one revive left. So, and that's fair. That is absolutely fair. No, I ate my carrots, and not only that, but that whole carrot myth is actually from World War One propaganda. So, the biggest problem with my eyes that nothing that basically can be solved is that I have astigmatism. And that even if I would have taken veggies. Well, technically speaking, in the queer community, especially in the gay community, I am old as fuck. I'm just turned 42. And so, but really it doesn't bother me much when I wear my glasses. Sometimes I even get the benefit of saying, my glasses let me see through all your bullshit. So, you know, silver linings.
We appear to have angered the locals.
I gotta get to the excavator. I don't want it to be killed, so. And I think I just triggered another one, which it's whatever.
There'll be tears before bedtime.
I thought I had a battery with me. We are extracting.
Another job well executed.
And so that was the end of it. That was an hour-long circuit. That's the longest I think I've ever actually gone playing a single circuit. And Yeah, I've gotten pretty far with it by the looks of it. Oh, stats. That's what I want to look at. Holy shit. 697 melee kills. I took 10% of the damage. Poor monster shooter got almost, well, he got over half of it, but I dealt 30% of the damage. I had a total of 750 kills, 75 headshots, which isn't too bad considering I was meleeing the hell out of everything. I died once. They must not be able to, or they must not use their configurations that they customize for non-circuit, because he was saying he was down to his last one. The default you get is 5. Of course, there's always a possibility that they don't have their drifter intrinsics maxed out like I do, because a lot of that stuff that you do in that will affect how well you play, not just in Duviri, but in the circuit. Yes, abilities used, because activating my Exalted Blade counts as one use. So I only had to turn it on a few dozen times. The accuracy's not bad. And I helped with 12 out of, what, 14, I guess, revives. So that will go towards my achievement for reviving fallen allies. So, alrighty. And let's, yeah, and now if I would go back in, I've got Nova, Valkyr, Grendel, Sight 9, and Stalker. And I got crap for weapons, so I just want to claim my rewards. Longbow, Shart, Arcane Intention, Exilus, Weapon, Adaptive Blueprint, and my Okina Incarnon Genesis, as well as Primary Blight. That leaves me 4 more stages, I guess, if you want to call it that. 4 more tiers. That's what it is, tier. Before I have completed my Steel Path circuit again and don't have to worry about it. Yeah. So, after such a long run, I think it is time for me to take a break long enough to go get a cup of coffee, find my glasses so I can see a bit better, and go from there. So, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in hopefully 5 minutes. Oh, I've got to change laundry over too. So, Okay. So, put my headset on here real quick. Found my glasses. I don't know what the hell I was doing last when I wore them, but they're smudged, so gotta clean those first. Husband and the cats are all asleep, so I didn't want to wake anybody. Enough of a chance I could have woke them up walking across the floor. So I just figured I'd grab my glasses, come back downstairs, and steal one of these blackberry ginger ales. Can't remember if I bought them or if our housemate bought them, but whichever. They've been sitting in the storage room for over a year, so I don't think anybody's going to be upset if they disappear. Well, that's not true. I'll be upset when they disappear because it's a good flavor. And some of this stuff is hard to find, just like the Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream that was out for a limited time. I really liked that one. Housemate wasn't fond of it, but then I found out from somebody, I think it was somebody that was watching me stream, or maybe it was in one of my discords, but apparently strawberry and cream is a very popular flavor in the UK, so you can find it in lots of different drinks. So, about the only thing I'd be potentially like about going to the UK. Yeah, no, because I have to fly over water to get there. I don't want to go. I have difficulties flying, period, because I'm afraid of heights, so. Alright. So, now that that's done, shit should I do now? Because I don't have anything good, and I've got over half an hour till the fear spiral starts, so that way I can see about getting a better roll for my options. I could go to normal path and solo Isle Weaver, see if I can find more of the lore stuff for that. Yeah, rip. I just don't have any idea right now. Syndicates are done until tomorrow. Is there anything in... Oh! I would have almost missed a blueprint for a reactor. They're both for reactors. Okay, so I guess it doesn't matter. Well, I don't feel like doing a spy mission, so let's just kill shit. And I'm going to go ahead and put that solo because it's level locked. I can't do... I'm pretty sure it's going to be whatever level it's set to be. Not only that, but it's an extermination. I can solo those on Steel Path. I did it for whatever, out of 276? 257? I'd have to look. But out of all of the Steel Path star chart, I did the massive bulk of it on my own. Yeah, they're only level 45. I should equip my hate scythe to activate its incarnate.
You cannot escape my wrath.
Supporting the enemy feels wrong, but keeping the balance requires tough choices.
Yeah, right until that choice comes back and bites you in the ass.
Pardon me.
Yes, bring more to the slaughter.
ground beneath your feet. Be gone.
I swear, it's just like they're lining up for a chance to die. I suppose in this case they kind of are. Hopefully that didn't just engage the lockdown. Where is... there it is. Auto breach.
What a waste.
Oh, Bursa. Wonderful.
You have only succeeded in annoying me.
Well, I will be perfectly honest, it is insanely difficult as far as the star chart for Steel Path goes. At least that's what I think. I wasn't even able to get that far, even with Oberon. I had to wait until I had Uriel, and did what I'm going to guess is a meta build from Overframe, and then I was able to just kind of cakewalk, curb stomp, whatever, some of them. But like, I cannot, for the life of me, solo anything like the Interception, or, well, there's the Interception, and then there's another one. I just can't, I couldn't do it. There's just too many, basically, too many enemies and not enough of me. So those ones I always had to put on for public. Yeah, the defense missions, like I said, the defense missions weren't too bad after a while. Once I got myself together and started leveling and basically taking Steel Path seriously, I was able to figure out where I went wrong and blah 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 blah. But yeah, I could not do the Steel Path interceptions by myself or anything. I had longer hair, I could have torn it all out.
Job well executed.
The defense was not difficult, though, I will say that much. The Steel Path defenses were not super difficult. Excuse me. Okay, so let's go ahead and equip Hate. And see about activating its incarnate. Let's see, what the hell is it? It's there. Alright. I will say the one that I was very surprised I was able to clear on my own on Steel Path was Fossa on Venus, because I
You have chosen to support the Grineer in this fight.
just could not.
Eliminate all Corpus.
All become
It's the
dust.
Jackal, and it's a lot more difficult than the Jackal in a lot of... Oh, dumbass, that's your ally. The Jackal outside of Steel Path, outside of Duviri, is a lot more difficult than the one in Duviri, because it has 4 rounds instead of 3.
You must set things right.
You will regret, and
Ew, I'm slowed. Unmasked. We're near your allies in this mission.
How far you have fallen.
What is coming after me? Ah, shit. Oh, no, this is not Steel Path. So I should be okay. I was going to say the Stalker's after... Oh, that's Protector Stalker. Bring it, Heifer. Oh, that's right. My number 4 doesn't affect him. I don't even know where he went. How did you beat... Oh. Say, how did you beat me, but... the device I'm using is not very powerful, so...
Pardon me.
Back the Bursa. Okay. Oh. Oh, I saw a cat. It was just a shadow of my mouse moving. The power cord for it. Well... okay.
A feast of flesh for Golfagor.
I'm pretty sure this is the right way to go, so why can't I access panel to lower that barrier? Well, it has to be another way around. Guess not. Okay, well, let me try heading back a bit then. I don't know. I should be able to disable that barrier, but it's not letting me, so... Oh, bug frame.
Many things have been taken from us. It's true. But fortune favors the bold. And there ain't none so bold as people with nothing to lose.
Okay, so that wasn't the proper way either. That leads to nowhere, so... according to this, this is the way I'm supposed to head.
I will pick my teeth with your bones.
Oh, I spawned one of my quotas. Yeah.
You fools!
Well, I guess I don't know if I can.
I can move independently once more.
No, that doesn't work.
But why bother?
Okay, well, let's just abort this mission and I'll start a different one. Because obviously something wasn't working right. Watch, it's because the mission type changed. That'd be my luck. Yeah. Stuck doing spy missions now anyway.
You are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy
Vaults?
information.
A vault, not vaults.
How far you have fallen.
See, now it's letting me do the bypass, which is aggravating. Nope, can't interact with that one, so.
A symphony to my ears. What a waste.
Oh, one of these ones. Not much of a challenge, really. Watch, I'll fuck it up somehow. This one's really slow. Guess I shouldn't complain. Ah! Yep, see?
Be gone.
We cannot let enemy command know we were here. Eliminate everyone.
Uh-huh. This dude is massive.
Correct answer was to run.
Here we go. Now I am out of here.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
So now don't know why I'm in this part of it just yet, but I guess I will see what happens when I go to do my last one, because it should have moved. Oh wait, do I have to go? Maybe I have to go see what's his face here in the chrysolith to get the next level.
They aren't making Grenier like they used to. Feeling creative?
Oh yeah, I have to go to him to get it evolved. So base damage plus 30, 100% combo count checks. With Dread and Despair, basically if I use all 3 of Stalker's weapons, I get a plus 30 to my initial. I am going to go for this one. Okay, so what do I do for this one? Activate this weapon's incarnate form 6 times in one mission. Okay.
Here's where it gets interesting.
I can give that a
Stay
try.
sharp.
Because I don't have, like, the only other one I have that I showed you was that gun, and it's difficult for me to get it to charge so I can use its incarnate form. So I know headshots, supposedly, if I remember correctly, with that gun, or maybe it's weak point shots, are what charges it so that way I can unleash the incarnate, but
Tenno, I need you to get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
Bad form.
how do I know when this one's charged enough to open its incarnate? Because on the gun, it has a little charge bar, I think, at the crosshairs in the center saying it's ready. But this one doesn't have that. Using that button activates. Okay, I will have to read up on it some, I guess. Means I can swap back over to my stronger scythe when I am out of here. Because if I can't figure out how to access it and use its incarnate form, it does me no good to have it equipped. Oh, wonderful. 2 nullifiers. bitches. Bitches be bitches. Anyway. I probably should have saved that and used it outside the vault, but...
Good. I was becoming restless.
No, there's really not many enemies here, so I might have a chance to actually clear this one. Oh yeah, this one should... I should be able to do this one without setting off the alarm.
Behold, your ruin.
Okay. Alrighty, clean extraction, which means I can get in and get out. I don't have to worry about killing anything. And then when this invasion, or whatever this one specifically is called, since it's... Well, I guess it is an invasion. But whenever this is settled, then I will get my blueprint.
Not even a challenge for my conscripts.
Oh, you missed.
Another job well executed.
Okay, so that's over. I wonder if there's anything in this about... I wonder if Calavero has information on how to activate Hates in Karnan form.
Oh, this body of mine looks like flesh. Here's where it gets interesting.
A little bit, but that doesn't help me, so... Nope. To the internet I go. Activate... In... Yeah, sure, what's that? Oh, I have to put the combo counter up to at least 6x and perform a heavy attack. So for something like that, I would probably want to do an endless mission, especially an endless defense mission. Well, maybe not an endless defense mission, but I will want to do something that is an endless mission, essentially, because it will take a while to get that up. I should check Overframe while I'm thinking of it and see if there is a build for that weapon. No, let's see here. Incarn and light hybrid light attack in 12 times Maybe attack with Tenokai. Disruption mission, yeah, that would definitely work. Burning Hate. Oh, it has its own mod. Interesting. Enables Tenokai. Opportunities occur at every -4 melee hits instead of at a random. I have no idea what that means. But this looks like a fairly solid build. It's just, it's not powerful because it's the weapon it is. Okay.
Feeling creative?
Nope.
Okay.
I am going to put my Coda Codicist, whatever it's called, back on. And according to my according to my spreadsheet, I have one more Coda to hunt, Technosite Coda to hunt before I would swap to, I think it's, my next one is a Cistern or a Lich. So, let's spawn a Coda. Hope I'll get something I'd want to collect, even if not.
You will regret angering me.
Ooh, big bite pizza. And unfortunately, only certain monsters, I'm not sure which ones, will drop the thing to hack for a Coda. So that means I come down here, get to a certain point deep, and then I have to double back up to the entrance so that way I can hack the system. Dude, Quincy, I have so many of them, I don't care. Don't get me wrong, they're nice to have because you upgrade them, they dissolve for more endo, but...
Supply cache flipped into self-destruct.
Oh,
It works.
there it is, that's what I need.
Know this. Open that thing and the tech bot will get riled up crazy.
Well, good thing I ain't opening it then. There it is. Cypher. You're good.
Drifter. New tech rock coder just hatched. Tracking your void-saturated DNA signature. Has an expiry date of... never. I'll be stuck with this one for a while.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Let me save you from your own stupidity.
flippin' monsters. Oh, there's some.
You shall all become dust and ash.
Another hex treasure.
Damn, cuz. Missed it.
Don't call me cuz, you judgmental heifer.
How far you have fallen. Oh, how clever you must think you are.
Yeehaw. Since they're so spread out, no harm in nuking the area. Another treasure. I think this is the most treasures I've ever found solo in one of these maps.
Have the sense to flee.
And what exactly are you doing here? Alright. It's a toxic one. So that means it gets to bypass my shields. Killed it anyway.
The answer was to run. You cannot escape my wrath.
Where are you guys coming from? I didn't take the treasure chest, so how are you spawning? Normally some of the more difficult ones, like the toxin and the gas ones, only spawn if you collect the chest. So I am not sure what's going on. And again, who knows? I could be wrong. They could just be they could just be timed too. So, and I've been in here long enough that it's triggered their spawning.
You wish to meet my better self. Conscripts, to work!
You got the worst of it. Now come on home, fam.
Oh, I thought that was another treasure. Well, it's not, but that's alright. I'll tell you, I'm going to be done with this. It's going to say I only have one more. Oh, there it is. Challenge complete. Kill 100 tech rods with melee weapon. I'm going to say, watch, I'll finish, and it says I got 99. Hunter. Alrighty.
Wow. And
Oh, another
how fancy
package.
you is.
Oh, no, she doesn't look too bad. Berry Hawk Frack. Well, I might capture that one just to add it to my collection. Oh, let's go with the Endo. This one's easy. Oh, another working reactor. Okay. Malware.
I worry about
Modify Amazon. This one and this one, because I gotta figure out which one it will. Which one's like weak against. What is done? What do I have crafting that should be done already? Oh! Oh, these are 4 hours. No, 6 hours. Okay, no. Did I really not claim that earlier? Or have I just been... No, I've just been playing that long. Fear Spire. Oh, Trinity, Citrine, Wisp, Frost. But it's this one, which is what I'm currently working on. Yeah. I think I'd much rather just go after the code I just spawned. Get off of that.
run while you still have your lives.
Oh, I guess I killed the wrong one. Okay. Another pizza. So these ones give the most rep points when you're trying to get... I don't know if you need to get your rep to level 5 with them to save them, to complete the Hex quest, but it gives you the most rep, because there are weapons and shit you can buy from them and stuff that requires reputation instead of your normal currency, so...
Supply cash crop. A further one charge or two will melt that lot proper.
Yeah, if I can figure out what it's at. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So now I would just need to find the Burvon charges. Not that I know where they would be at off the top of my head. Oh, there's one. There it is. So I know there's an Eximus somewhere. Guess it doesn't count if my little companions here kill it, so. Oh, there's another one. Alright, let's go ahead and open that chest, see what it is.
Technic's proper pissed off. Hitters coming out of every nook and crook. I say, let them come.
Oh, this is the way I want to go.
Behold, your ruin.
Some of these don't seem to be counting for some reason. I don't think it says that I have to kill them in any specific ways, so I'm kind of confused as to why they don't count. The kills aren't counting, it just said to kill them. Oh, there we go. Just wasn't giving me 1, 2, 3 count, that's all.
Now you serve a purpose.
Meat. Come on. Oh, did I just go the wrong way? No, I don't think I went the wrong way. Oh, no, I am, apparently.
And you thought to stop me?
There's the way forward.
Oh, how clever you must think you are.
There we go. Stuck on something.
Ah, you wish to meet my better self. So be it. Conscripts, to work!
Quit in time, fam. Bring it home.
Oh, good. Looks like it's get the hell out of here. And no technosite showed up, so means I have to wait for. Well, I have to try to go through another map and figure out if my current configuration, one of them, will do anything to them.
thinks I run alone too much.
Confirm. And what do we want to get? Let's get Blitty. Get special shots, I suppose. And now I have to kill Sculpture troops, which is not too bad. There's 2 missions where they're pretty much the only thing that spawn. And then this one. Of course, they also spawn here, but not a chance I can encounter the duet, as they call it. Let's go for the mausoleum.
Answer was to run. Bad form.
Racking up them kills.
Is home to a Scaldra high security cache. If Fervon charges will get you inside, but you've gotta be quick. They're rigged to self-destruct.
Yeah.
And you thought to
And some of them will clock me way before I even get close to the actual damn thing. Ooh. Alright, let's head back, because obviously I'm not going in the right direction yet.
Scaldra on high alert! Your window of opportunity to get into the cache is closing! Find Fervon charges.
I don't know who's more annoying with that, her or Quincy.
You looted the clubhouse! Guess what? Their heaviest hitters are now on the way.
Is there a unit ready? Good. Deploy.
Come on. There we go.
life was wasted on you.
And down I go.
You've failed your betters.
I have explained this to you until I am bleeding from the eyes. The answer is right there in front of your gawking mooncheese of a face. Shoot them until they stay dead.
I was hoping the trailer for the Foley expansion, or well, not Foley expansion, but the unveil for Verona Prime was true, and we actually get to kill Victor. But No such luck yet. Ooh, Crystal.
Behold, your ruin.
There it is. So there should be a way out somewhere. He laughs so hard he gets a hairball. And I am now back up top.
How clever
Somewhere.
you must think you are.
There we go. Punish the skull drop. Ah!
Pardon me.
Where are you idiots running to?
Your own stupidity. A feast of flesh would go for you.
I thought I saw a treasure. I did. Hee hee. Oh.
Thank you for the brief distraction.
Yeah. Now the ones with the RPGs will be paragliding? I don't know. Paratrooping? I don't know what the word is for it, but they'll be coming in from the air.
I'm tired of your insolence.
How did I not? Oh, there it is, an RPG. Rocket propelled goose. One of the D&D campaigns I played back when I lived in Kansas, one of the characters in a I think it was a campaign that I joined. I wasn't part of the original campaign. Had a rocket propelled goose launcher. So. And if I remember correctly, they shot a red dragon with it and caused it to take damage because the geese tickled it and it couldn't stay in the air, so it fell and took, fall damage. Well, I guess no quotas here. Wait and see what happens here, because basically what happens is unless you have the antivirus to reset everything, you'll just keep encountering them, and you'll have to do all 5 locations, and then they'll reset, and then you have a chance to encounter them again, and figure out which antivirus you need to be, you know, attacking them with. But I have been at this now for 3.5 hours. So this is the point where I will probably continue to do what I was doing, and but I'm gonna go ahead and stream, because as much fun as it's been, I do have, unfortunately, a few other things I should try to make accomplished to do, and I should make myself available in case anyone needs me. So with that said, thank you guys so much for being here. Tattooed Virgo, if you're still here, I appreciate you being here today. It was very nice to meet you. As far as my people that I follow, not really much of anybody on, so you know what? Normally I wouldn't do this because, you know, etiquette says I shouldn't do this, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go. So with that being said, I will see you guys later. In the meantime, stay safe, take care, and I should be back on Thursday.